I'm a pretty shy person. So if I don't really talk to strangers a lot.
So thanks for coming on to do this video, because yeah.
Well, it's different because you're my sister and there's no one else here with us at the moment. If there was a lot of people watching me, like in the room, I probably wouldn't do it.
Hola a todos, sé que han estado esperando un buen rato para este video y ya no quise hacerles esperar más, entonces decidí subirlo sin poner los subtítulos porque yo acabo de enterar de que todos ustedes ya pueden poner subtítulos en cualquier idioma en sus propios teléfonos, computadoras. Entonces yo no había sabido cómo hacerlo y acabo de enterar. Entonces por si ustedes no saben cómo hacerlo, les voy a mostrar. Con esto es como automático, entonces unas palabras no están como exactamente igual o a veces traducen cosas un poco raro, pues solo es de vez en cuando, entonces espero que alguno entiendan y está bien. Pero bueno, muchas gracias por su paciencia y por entender. Es que ya quiero subirlo y va a tomar mucho tiempo poner los subtítulos como manually. No quiero hacerles esperar más. Entonces aquí está el video, espero que disfruten. Primero apachen para poner subtítulos en el inglés, el primer idioma. Después apache esto y se puede apachar otra vez subtítulos y traducción automática, y así es como se activa y ponen español. Hello everyone. Today I am at my sister's house, and this is my sister. So you guys all wanted me to present to you some family members. This is my sister, and if you remember, I had asked some questions about if you guys had any questions for her. So this is gonna be kind of like an interview, kind of like a chat. First, Kendra, can you just like tell a little bit about yourself, what you do, and like, are you the oldest of the family or the youngest? Or, I mean, obviously you're not the youngest because you're older than me. But yeah, just share a little bit about yourself.
Hi, my name's Kendra. I am Brianne's oldest sister. I'm the oldest of the whole family, and for work, I do payroll for a construction company. I don't know what else I should say.
So you're the oldest of 5 of us, right? There's 5, and she's the oldest of all of us. So
yeah.
She's 4 years older than me. Yep. And your hobbies?
Oh, my hobbies. My hobbies are reading and taking my dog on a walk or to the dog park. I take him to the dog park a lot because he is a high energy breed and he needs a lot of exercise.
He's showing off.
And if I take him to the dog park, I can just sit on a bench and watch him play with the other dogs. And he loves it. So yeah, that's my 2 main hobbies.
Yeah, Kendra has always been what we call in English the bookworm of the family. She's always liked to read a lot. So what's your favorite book?
My favorite book is a classic called Les Miserables. I've read it a couple times, and there's a movie on it, and I like to watch that movie too. So
nice. Okay, so one of the questions that people had is if you know any Spanish words.
I know a few. I know Buenos noches which is good night, I think, and hello, obviously, which is hola.
Well, do you know how to say how are you?
No. I know como te llama.
Okay, what does that mean?
What is your name?
Nice. Or como te llamas? Or como se llama?
Mm.
Do you know the difference?
It's probably who you're talking to. Like, you
Yeah,
conjugated it differently.
Yeah, like formal versus... Like,
Yeah.
como se llama is formal and como te llamas is, like, informal. So, did you have any Spanish classes in high school? Or, like, have you ever taken any Spanish classes or anything?
Yeah, in high school I took 2 Spanish classes, but that's it. And I do try to know a little bit since I have 2 in-laws who are Spanish and a nephew who will be Spanish. A nephew!
Who will be...
A Spanish speaker.
Yeah. So, here is a fun little challenge that I thought would be fun.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you up for a challenge?
Yes.
Okay, so I want you to read this book to your nephew.
Okay. Chacoro Carnizo.
Yeah. You're reading your book.
Oh, look, is it little doggies? Okay. Tango algo que diserte mi memiso chacharito.
I'm gonna show this page after each.
Lo que siento por ti es como un cantito.
Aw, so sweet. So sweet.
Comienza con un y termina con un beso y siempre en el medio dice algo como esto.
Aw, so cute. What a good aunt.
Dice así. Oh, mi chacharrillo carnizo todo sobre ti es muy fabuloso.
Yay!
Me encanta que eres. Me encanta lo que hace.
Oh, wow, you got the silent H there.
A little bit of Spanish classes. Chacharito memecito como te adoro.
Yay!
Ti Diego, mi chacharro carnizo todo sobre ti es tan fabuloso.
Yay!
Me encanta quien eres. Me encanta lo que haces.
Wow, that was a good one. Haces.
Oh, te amo. I feel like this is supposed to be a song.
It kind of has like a little bit of a rhythm.
Si quiero decirte mi amado Pierto, lo que siento por ti es como un cantito. Te amo.
Okay, nice. That was so sweet. Okay, so I'm going to go give my son to my mom so she can hang out with him for a little bit while we finish our little talk. So I'll be right back. Okay, well that was fun. Alright, so another question is, What did you think when you first found out that I had a Guatemalan boyfriend?
I don't know. I thought it was fun that you got to date someone that was from another country and experience another culture more close up.
Mm-hmm. Nice. So you think do you think the majority of the family was pretty supportive?
For the most part, yeah.
Nice. And have you ever thought about visiting me in Guatemala?
Yes. All the time I want to go down there.
Mm-hmm.
I'll definitely make it a priority pretty soon.
Nice. Would you ever live in Guatemala?
Probably not, because I have a lot of, I own a home here in America and my job is here. So it would, and I'm married and my husband is an American and he lives here with me. So, it would take a huge thing for me to live in Guatemala, just because everything that would take me away is here.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, that was another question. Are you married?
Yes, I'm married. My husband's name is John, and we have been married for almost 2 years.
Nice. So yes, she is taken. That was one of the main questions. What do you imagine Guatemala to be like? And what do you know about Guatemala?
I know that the weather is a lot nicer than it is in Ohio.
Yes.
And I'm really jealous of that. If we were to move to another country, it probably would be Guatemala, just because of what I know of the weather. And I know that a lot of just the everyday living aspects is a lot different than here, and most of the groceries are just a lot more fresh, and the grocery stores are more like markets, and it's a lot more rural, I think.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Have I ever told you that Guatemala is actually nicknamed the Eternal Spring?
Yeah.
So it's always pretty mild in most parts, at least. So yeah, it's really good weather. You gotta come experience the Eternal Spring. Speaking of weather, what do you think about snow?
I hate snow. Snow is my least favorite of the things that come from the sky. Yeah, snow is very cold and it's hard to drive in. And if your car isn't in a garage, then you have to scrape it before you go anywhere. It's just really, really inconvenient and not fun.
Except on Christmas, right?
Yeah, it is nice on Christmas if it's just a little bit and it's for your viewing pleasure and you don't have to go anywhere.
Yeah, I agree for the most part. Snow is fun. Everyone, to build some memories as a child, making snow angels and stuff like that. But then, after a while, it's, too much. 6 months is not okay.
Yeah. Yeah, as a kid, I liked snow a lot more because it meant that you could have a snow day from school, get to stay home. And if that happened, we would play outside and make snow angels or build snowmen or have a snowball fight. Or there's a big hill next to the high school here where a lot of people sled on, which was really fun as a kid. But as an adult, you don't get all those things. You still have to go to work and you have too many things to do to be playing in it outside.
Yeah.
So maybe if I have a child someday, I'll view snow differently again. But for right now, I don't like it.
Yeah. Speaking of children, one person asked, I want to get their exact wording because it was so cute how they worded it. So Clara, she asked, what do you think of your nephew? And do you love him normally like all aunts do with all of their heart?
I love my nephew a lot, and I'm really sad that he lives in Guatemala, so I only get to see him when Brienne comes to visit. That's one reason why I really want to go to Guatemala, so I can see him more often. And in the words of my husband, who is not baby crazy, said that he's an abnormally cute baby. So everyone agrees that he is
a cute baby.
Yeah. And I think that I think of him as a normal nephew.
You love him normally like aunts do?
Yes, I think so. He's my first nephew, so I don't have anything to compare it to. But I love him with my whole heart, so yes.
That's a good question. Thank you for the question, Clara. What do you think about Latinos in general? Like, have you ever like met a Latino, or like, what do you know about them? What do you think about them?
I don't know very many Latinos except for my family members. I have never gotten to meet Brienne's husband yet in person. But I did go to my brother and sister-in-law's wedding where there was a lot of Latinos there. And I got to meet a lot there because our brother also has a Latino wife. But I don't really have a ton of know a lot of them personally, but I am pretty shy. I'm a pretty shy person. So if I don't really talk to strangers a lot, but that's like anyone who's a stranger. So, but the ones that I know, I really like and have a lot of respect for. So
nice. So you say you're a little bit shy. So, but I'm sure like right now people are watching and they're like, oh, she doesn't seem shy. So thanks for coming on to do this video, because yeah.
Well, it's different because you're my sister and there's no one else here with us at the moment. If there was a lot of people watching me like in the room, I probably wouldn't do it.
Yeah. Like if there's a live in-person audience, it's different than you guys watching. So yeah, thanks for coming on and being willing to meet everyone on here. So this is very similar to what I've already asked you, but Noda asked, do you agree that I am in Guatemala, or do you feel sad of not being close to us? And then someone asked a similar question of, how do you feel having family living outside of the U.S.?
I think it's sad that they live in Guatemala because I can't go visit them a lot. But I think it's cool that, and I mean, I think it's right that you live in Guatemala because you need to be with your husband. And I think it's cool that you get to experience a different culture really up close like that. Was that the whole question?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice.
Like, I feel like it's good that you live there, but I'm sad about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I would never be like, you need to move to America, even though I want you to.
Yeah.
So.
Mm-hmm. So that was all of your questions. I think I got a lot of people asked similar questions, so I kind of like merged them. So if for some reason I didn't see your question, I didn't answer, I'm so sorry. But thank you all for sending in questions. Now I have my own question. Kendra, how do you feel that you might be the only one, maybe, to ever be able to provide, I don't know if that's a word, provide a blue-eyed child in our, a blue-eyed grandchild in our family?
Well, you're forgetting Luke.
Oh, true, but he's got a while to go. We have a little brother who's 18, and he could also, who knows who he'll get married to and everything like that, but that's still a whiles away.
I don't really think it matters. Like, I think all-eyed children are a gift from God, so I don't think our parents care they just are happy to have grandchildren.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I think it'll just make an interesting family picture.
Yeah. It's just funny because all of my parents' children, so all of us, all 5 of us, have blue eyes. And I married a Guatemalan and my brother married an Ecuadorian, and brown eyes are dominant, brown hair and things like that. So pretty much probably all of my kids and all of my brother's kids will probably be brown-eyed. And so it's just different from my parents because they're used to blue eyes. But yeah, I mean, again, it doesn't really matter. It's just fun to think about. So yeah, well, anything you want to say to the viewers before we head out?
Thanks for being interested in our lives.
Okay, say this. Say this. Gracias
Gracias
por estar
por estar.
chutes.
Chutes.
Yes, you got this too. Chutes.
Chutes.
Gracias por estar chutes.
Gracias por lavar chutes.
That's awesome.
I probably did not say that right.
No, that was great. All right, thank you everyone for watching, and have a great day or a great evening, great weekend, whatever it is. Bye.
Bye.